What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with a two-pile reading. I use nail polish so you can pick. You can either pick this pretty green metallic color or purple. Pile 1, pile 2. Pile 1, 2. So make your choice. Some of the cards in here are from my new Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, I believe is the name of it. So I was excited to use them. So let's get started. So we're going to start with pile 1. And your first card is Enlightenment. With this, I feel that you are starting to become enlightened on situations in your life, in your relationships. Sorry, I gotta grab this real quick. In your relationships, maybe, enlightened in yourself, getting to know yourself a lot more and seeing a lot of your, it's enlightening you on self-love, self-respect, how to treat others, what you need to do to better your life, what you need to do to rekindle relationships maybe, or meet new people. So I feel that you're having a lot of enlightenment right now in your life. Your next card is the Ten of Cups, which is typically committed, and you're committed to love, to marriage, and happy life. Is what you're wanting. So maybe you're getting enlightenment on marriage, on happy love, who you want to maybe get married to, who you would like to commit to. So that's great. We have abundance. So you're feeling pretty abundant right now. You feel that if you can obtain that relationship or marriage, that you would be complete. You would feel that you have all the abundance that you need. So that is beautiful. We have acceptance. So maybe in this case, maybe you are in love with somebody that is completely opposite than you. Maybe they look different from you. Maybe they have different beliefs. Maybe your religious beliefs aren't the same. Maybe one's, somebody's religious, one's spiritual. But you're starting to have acceptance towards all those around you. Different view, people view things differently, and you're starting to have acceptance towards that. Maybe you're asking for people to have acceptance towards the person that you're in love with, and you really, want them to be, very acceptant, to accept that person into your life and into their lives, and to be nice and kind and loving. You have the Lovers, which is a sign of Gemini, and with this is, this is fulfillment. This is love. This is what we all search for, what we all desire, what we all want when it comes to our love relationship. And I'm talking romantic love. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but that's kind of where this reading's going. So that's where I'm going to go with it. But, it's just the fulfillment, the wish come true, the love, and equal love, give and take, back and forth. It's not just one love or somebody giving more than the other. It's, equal love, and it's acceptance, and it's, where you motivate each other, where you, build each other up to have confidence, and, it's love, it's friendship, it's, awesome sex, it's, romantic sex, it's adventurous sex, it's, it's everything that you can imagine is what it is. Your next one is celebration. So I take it that you might be going out with your friends, or maybe with this love person. If you are with them already, maybe you're celebrating that you're getting married. Maybe you've just gotten married, so you're celebrating that. Or maybe you were going out with your friends to celebrate, and maybe you'll meet this love. So it just depends where you're at in this, situation. So despondence. With this, it's crying out. This typically to me is somebody crying out to the Great Spirit for help, being depressed and unable to look after yourself or maybe others, and your home. Maybe this is where you were at before. Maybe this is where you've been stuck at right now, but you are breaking free of this to be able to have that successful love, to have that successful marriage, excuse me. Maybe you were in a relationship that you really thought this is what was going to happen, you know, all the cards before. But instead, this is where it left you, just feeling so depressed, just feeling so, just, you know, down in the dumps and just not worth shit, you know. I mean, we've all been there before, so. Your next card is the Two of Pentacles. So with this, I get, let me see here, maintaining like a balance. What am I getting with this? In more than one area of your life. That's what I'm getting with this. So you're starting to be able to do that. You're starting to maintain balance in just not in your love life and not in work life and not in your personal life. It's just it's all coming together. So your balance is, you know, everything's being balanced out to where you are able to, you know, feel abundant, feel happy about what you have coming to you in the future. So the outsider. Maybe you've always felt like the outsider in your life. Maybe you've had that controlling partner that, you know, always told you what to do, or those controlling parents that, you know, even though you're 50 years old, they haven't let you go. Maybe you always felt like you're the outsider looking into all these people's happiness and all these people's successful marriages and love and so on. So, but this is now going to end. I believe a cycle is ending for you, and this is what's going to happen. You're going to get everything that your heart desires. You're going to get the love that you want. You're going to get the successful, you know, marriage, the successful job, the abundance that you've always strived for. So you no longer will be this person. Growth. You're seeing the growth in your life now that you've stepped away from things that were not serving you. You're seeing that your world is coming together. It's starting to balance, and you're seeing the growth that is taking place by all of these changes in your life. The Knave of Wands. Love proposals. What else would I say? Romance, idealistic partners. So it's, you know, your love life is going to take off. So if you've been going through a really rough time in your love life, say you've been single forever, or you've been with the same person for 8 years or whatever, and that it's just, you know, it was a toxic relationship. Maybe you guys were having affairs on each other. Maybe you just couldn't get along. Maybe you just grew apart. I mean, that happens. But you have new love coming into your life that is going to make you believe in love again. This person that's coming into your life is going to show you compassion and love and, you know, excitement and fun and friendship. So breakthrough, and that's pretty much what I just got done talking about. I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough in love. You're going to remember exactly what love is supposed to feel like, what it's supposed to offer you, what a give and take relationship is. You're going to have a breakthrough in all of that, but in love. So that's awesome. Balance again. So you're going to find balance once again. This could also lead, could be a legal, sorry, my dog's whining. I couldn't figure out why. Legal situation. Maybe you've been waiting for a legal court case to end, and you're going to, once it does, you'll find the balance, and it will help bring all this together. You have the Four of Wands, which is stability, you know, marriage plans. See, again, marriage plans is coming up, so you're going to be getting married. So, or you're going to be proposing to somebody, or somebody's going to be proposing to you. So I think that is awesome. Love is so grand when you find the right one. You're going to trust all of this. You're not going to let your past hurts allow that your trust issues to come into this new relationship, and you're going to trust everything, and you're going to trust this person 100%. So that's beautiful. Workaholic. I feel that you have been filling your voids, and you're, trying to keep your mind busy through the times, or like your past experience, your past relationship or whatever. And so you became a workaholic. This could go two ways. You're going to maybe not work so much and start spending time with the people that you love and you want to be with, or it's a warning to do that. So take that as, as you see fit. You have the Seven of Cups, which is typically like feeling overwhelmed with choices, a choice must be made. Imagination. So if you have more than one choice, you need to figure out which choice is right for you and make that choice. Because you can't, if it's in people, you don't want to leave people hanging on. That's not right. Because then, hurt feelings happen, broken hearts happen, and it's easier to make the choice, cuts whomever out, how many ever outs, I don't know, some people have many, and move on. So then that person can also move on with their life too. And then you can settle down and not be so stressed out about it and so on. So your next card is New Vision. So you have new visions for obviously your future. You have new visions for your life, the way you want it to go, the relationships you want it, want to be in, and you're really striving for that right now. Now, when you're making those choices, keep this new vision in mind and weigh out the options with people. Complacency. With this is typically maybe feeling kind of smug at at this time, or maybe uncertainty or uncritical like satisfaction with yourself, or maybe the achievements that you've made in life. Just know that we've all been here before. We all have felt this, we all want to be further along in life than what we are. Just know you have, your whole future to do that. Just, set some goals and just really strive for it. You have done a great job till now, and just know that, and, believe that, and you will do a great job, in the future. You will meet, you will feel those achievements. You will, you'll get everything that you desire. So don't rush things. It all comes to us in divine timing. The next one is going to be 10 of Coins, which is obviously always a, welcome sight. This card represents, like financial and family stability, prosperity, and maybe even an inheritance. Maybe you're getting ready to inherit something from maybe somebody that just passed away, or maybe it was owed you, but you're going to have stability and financial, abundance. So that's great. And then your last card is compromise. So if there's stuff that maybe you don't like about the person, maybe you're going to be getting into a relationship, maybe it's, there's maybe a certain habit that somebody has, or, you live, maybe you have two different religions, all you have to do is talk. Communication can solve anything if you do it in the right way with, unconditional love. You're open and honest about things, and, tell the other person how you feel, and this is my beliefs and this is yours, and all you have to do is compromise. Compromises, you should have that in any relationship that you have. So, well, pile one, that is what I had for you today. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday. Yay. And I will see you soon. Take care. Moving on to pile two, the purple nail polish. Okay, your first card is completion. And with this, I get, like you have completed something that you've been working hard towards. You are almost, at that completion of maybe this cycle. It is something coming to completion. If you notice that, if you look in the card, they're at a funeral. And maybe you haven't let go of somebody that has passed. And maybe it's time to do that. Maybe it's time to have, complete this cycle of this grief and sadness. So we definitely, and that is what I'm getting here. Because if you look, there's an older gentleman, and then maybe his wife or daughter. Maybe somebody has been stuck in this. Maybe it was a spouse that passed away, and you've been just really brokenhearted, and you haven't been able to heal and, grieve and get it, and release it yet. Well, it's coming to a completion. So that is a great, great thing. Your next card is the Emperor. And with the Emperor, it's typically, we like to see the Empress come with this card, definitely. It's like ambition, authority, financial stability, achievements. So once you can finish this, you will definitely start having, the stability and the achievements that you want to, that you're desiring and that you want to achieve. So, and this could be somebody that's coming into your life that offers all that, that will help you obtain all of that. So know that too. Or you could, obviously be the Emperor. Turning in. This is a card that, is kind of reaching out to you, telling you that you need to, always turn within. When you have, any problems, if you're having stress, you're having sadness, you're confused, take some time, meditate, obviously. Meditate on the things that you want answered. What kind of, Puddles, please stop. The stuff that you want. I'm sorry, my dog kind of just threw me off. Turn in and meditate to the questions that you have. So spirit and your angels and your guides can give you advice, and they'll tell you, and you'll just know. You'll get the answers that you seek. Also, by meditating, it helps you release that stress. It helps you free your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, and it allows that to all be released into the universe, and then obviously it makes room for all the new stuff to come in and not so negative. Puddles, please lay down. Abundance. So you are on your way to having abundance, which is just awesome. I mean, I don't even know what else to say that. But you need to be able to make sure that you do complete whatever you've been going through to be able to achieve this abundance. So really work on hard. If I could talk, sorry, my dog sent me out of whack here. Make sure that you work towards that completion, so then you can complete that cycle, so you can achieve that abundance. So, excuse me, Knights of Swords, or Knight. With this, I get swift movement, maybe some chaotic energy, quick-minded. This Knight could be quick-minded, a serious young man that could be coming into your life. Maybe this is you, but this is someone that will be coming into your life to, I'm not saying it's a bad person, but just kind of watch out, because they can be kind of chaotic. They can create that chaos in your life, and nobody wants their life interrupted. So you need to have more playfulness. You need to, go in and connect with your inner child again. Be silly, do those fun things. Go ride roller coasters, go swimming, go skinny dipping if you're old, and just have more playful, be kind of silly, and bring back, that laughter and that happiness and that energy that playfulness, gives each and every one of us, because life can be so hard that we lose that somewhere along the way, and it's very unfortunate. Again, you have a card, and if you notice, I think it's she is in a graveyard, and it's telling you that you need to release whatever grief that you have when it comes to death. If you have lost loved ones, you really, really need to heal from that, because once you do, you can feel that playfulness. You won't be stuck. You won't look like this lady here, because grief, and it takes people. I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying that you can just heal from it and it's gone. I know very much so. I've lost a lot of people in my life that were very dear to me, and I struggle with this so much. I wouldn't be surprised if this pile isn't for me. So just try and work on that. If you have to, seek out counseling or therapy, or, reach out to your loved ones if you're really struggling. Open up to somebody about how you're feeling, and just, maybe ask for some advice or some help, and try not to get stuck here. Try to release all, if you don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to cry, just open up and just be, let it go. I mean, if you need to cry for hours and hours and days, do it. Don't mask it, because that doesn't help. And trust me, I know. Ten of Wands. With this, I get that feeling kind of overburdened, kind of weary. Determination is required to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve, and it's probably to be able to release this hurt and that you feel from the grief that you have from losing someone. So you just have to be determined. You have to just really set your mind to it. Go out in nature, enjoy the beauty of it. Open up, talk to the trees, talk to the wildlife, ask God to please help you or whatever you believe in, and just be vulnerable and just do everything possible that you can to be able to release that pain, because really when somebody dies, we're not supposed to be stuck. We're not supposed to, and I know that's easy for me to say. And it's easy, I mean, it's easy for me to say even on here, because in my personal life, I have been stuck there because of death, and I have felt that pain, and that pain still, lingers in me. I just lost my mom in May, and I cry for her. I mean, I cry every single day over her. I miss her so much, and it's really taken its toll on me. And so I'm sure, like I said, this pile is for me too. So moving on, just possibilities. Know that life is full of possibilities. You could be one day doing something, and then the next day you just kind of turn this direction. There's a new possibility, and possibility. We just have to strive to see these possibilities, to not be afraid of them, to not overlook them. So watch out for those. Recovery after a broken heart, recovery because you're a drug addict or you're an alcoholic, recovery from pain that people have caused you, recovery. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but you are in need of recovery. You need to recover from all the hurt, all the grief, all the whatever you're going through. It's time to recover. So the answer is, or the question is, how do you recover? What do you do to recover? Who do you reach out to tell that you need help, that you need some guidance, that you need some love, or just some support to recover from what you've been going through? It's really important. So if you need be, you can reach out to me. Obviously, you can always reach out to me. Your next card is the Five of Swords. And with this, I see that there might be some deceit or hidden agendas around you, unfair dealings. So be very aware of that. Maybe it could be with your friends, it could be with your family. People tend to really deceive people a lot. Somebody might not be telling you that they're in love with you, and they're just, they're deceiving you by you thinking that you're the only one that really cares about another person, or sees a future for your relationship or something. So just be aware of that. Harmony. This is where you're wanting to be. This is where your heart, mind, and soul want to be. They want harmony in your life once again. You want to feel harmony in your everyday dealings. You want to wake up feeling with, having harmony in your heart, in your mind, instead of this chaotic, like grief-ridden sadness and disappointment that you feel. You're ready for this. You're ready for maybe even a relationship or a loved one, or even a friendship that brings you harmony. Maybe you haven't had that. So the next card is Vanity. And with this card, it's what it represents is like moving away from old ideas and releasing relationships that drag you down. Take a moment and remember that what you create is yours to enjoy. So that's what this card means, the Vanity. Let's see here. We have the Hangman. Right now, you're just kind of hanging around, kind of feeling a little bit stuck. You're not sure which direction you want to go in. You're kind of not making the decision that is going to get you out of this hangman situation. As you can tell, there's nothing keeping him there. You're keeping yourself there. I'm keeping myself where I'm at. And it's time for us to walk away. It's time for us to stop hanging, just, hanging here, and get on with life, get on with our happiness, to leave the past in the past, and to, strive forward to our future, to our happiness, to our new lives, to our new beginnings. The Master. If you're like me, you're starting to master your emotions. You're starting to see where your faults are, where you, in every situation in your life, you can blame everybody else around you, but you're starting to be able to blame yourself. You're starting to see what you create in your life also create, it contributes to the chaos, to the sadness, to everything that you go through. We contribute to it in some way, somehow. Even if you're a victim, like say something bad happens to you, by staying in that victim mentality, you're contributing to it. So you're starting to master, you're going to master all your emotions, all the things that you need to master to make your life better. Self-worth, you're starting to see your self-worth. You're knowing what you deserve and what you don't deserve. When you do that, other people will, and they'll treat you with the same respect. So have self-worth, and if not, then work on it because it's really important. Judgment. To me, I see this card and I instantly think of other people judging you. You need to not worry about what other people think. Your life is your life to live, not anyone else's. If you want to move away, you move away. If you want to be with somebody that you love, you be with that person. Don't let the judgment of others or stop you or hinder your life in any way, because the only person that judges us is the higher above, and that's only ourselves, and the higher above are all that matter. Rebirth, you're going through rebirth. You're seeing what you need to change in your life, what you want to change in your life, and what will help you in your life to make a better life and new beginnings. If you don't have forgiveness already in your heart and you're not, projecting that out to the people that you need to forgive, you need to do so, because this is a very important part of our lives. Strength, know that you have the strength to get through anything and everything that you go through in life, even when we don't feel like we do. You have much strength. You've shown much strength throughout your whole life. You just need to maybe look back and see it. And then your last card is totality. And this is there is a possibility in every moment in life. Whatever you are doing, be absorbed in it as utterly that the mind thinks nothing is just that here. It's just a presence. So I hope that made sense. I know. Pretty much that, we need to know that there's new moments. There's a moment in every day, in every, thing that we do. In every reaction, we create moments. So, and there's moments created for us to grasp and take, if that makes sense, I hope. But that's what I had for you, pile 2. I'm sorry, it's almost at 30 minutes, so I kind of had to rush. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really like this new deck. It is my new chakra Oracle Wisdom deck. If you do, I do have the cards on sale on my website, so check that out. And I will catch you next time. Take care. I love you all so very much. I'm sending so much love, positive vibes, and peace to each and every one of you. Many kisses.